So last Friday NFP didn't do much for us. As you can see here, it wasn't that volatile, and so I had predicted that price was going to run out these equal highs up here, plus the green, up until and stretch up until this level here, but seems to also whipped above there. So today, okay, what's happening? This is my new challenge. I mean, this one that's
That
currently,
drop is scary.
but it still has to like drop somewhere around this level here.
So that's a predicted margin.
Yeah, definitely. Actually, that's what it is. So,
I know these things work, bro.
so it's almost like last Friday I was expecting that drop to happen.
So you're gonna go with the exchange bracket. Exchange bracket when you predict when it will spike, so that you know to exchange your money beforehand, so that when it spikes, you get out.
Exactly. Yeah.
I don't even know where we studying, but well, guess what we are looking for is, well, my damn, my trade was obviously taken. It happens. I learned to let it go now. Um, used to be the guy that usually have grudges against the market when I'm taken out, but now I see, so long as my account is actually growing and I'm actually making um, more money than I'm losing, and I'm always able to sort of make a buck out of every trade I take, then I'm fine, man. Like I said, this is for illustration. It's definitely for illustration. I'm not motivating nobody to do this, because basically you go through all this by your own will. That's why this thing kills 90% of people, you know, and demoralizes them to never come back to it again and look at it. But for us diehards, we just want to know what's behind the machine and who's controlling it, right? So nevertheless, that's not what I'm here for, but we are just going to be talking about our trade that we took on Monday, the 5th of August. Yeah, right. On Friday, this is what I was actually looking at. Friday, I wanted price to push down and take out these lows here. You see those lows, and then probably take out these equal highs up here, right? So yeah, these equal highs up here. So it didn't happen. I ended up collapsing my trade at break even, so I just closed it with a positive $3, which is something that added to my account. Remember that you may look at it as like something that's small, but remember, it's called compound earning. Tomorrow we ain't earning that $3, we are earning something else. For example, if you look at today, I was expecting for price to take out those highs with this Monday, with the Sunday trading, but it seems like early Monday just spiked and whipped a whole lot of niggas, that was holding on Friday, those sales. I knew something was going to happen, so I just decided like, let me collapse this trade. Plus, I knew what was going on here, the structure shift that it did here after grabbing liquidity. You can look at this, you can look this up, you will find it on your charts, whether it's trading view or just MT5. You will see it, the structure shift here after grabbing this liquidity there, and then we had that one again similar. Imagine this inverted upside down, and then it came down, and I was looking at it in the London session, and I saw the structure shift that happened there, but I was disciplined enough to tell myself that I'm only coming to catch it in the New York session. So I strictly trade the New York session. Like I just went into blue. That's the thing that I have now. That's the mentality I have. If I go into blue, I've always got to protect those blues. So obviously the broker is not going to do shit to protect your blues because they want you to lose, because that's how they actually make money. Then if your broker is not a market maker, they are probably ECM brokers and they are making huge commissions off of your failures, so but we are not going to go into the detail of brokers right now because I'm not into that, unless probably somebody requests a video about it or something like that, man. But so we are watching our boundaries quite well. Price might take out the US session high there also, and we'll see what it does. But one thing is, I know we are not done. This is just a breather for this impulse session, so that's why I'm also skeptical as to say, even if we read this liquidity here, we may regrade that before we actually take out those liquidity. We might just read a little bit and then it goes down, clears for that liquidity there, and then comes down again for the last time. So we'll see what it does tomorrow. Right? Okay, so that's what we have. So if you look at this, this is a growing economy. You can say yes, it's good, it's slow. So what? I'm in it for the long run. I'm not in it for the flame. You see, that's the order I told you. I was taking out. Didn't want to go out with a loss since I was already in blue. You see, took this one with break even. That's how much we actually deposited. It's $25 profit. How much would that be in the long run? So you need to really understand like that. Most of the time, slow growth teaches you patience. Slow growth teaches you how to wait. But it's difficult. I had to physically learn that before I could actually implement it. And one of the thing that actually taught me that was insurance. Honestly, that's one of the professions that I never imagined actually taking up. But it's good. Love talking to people. People, they are nice people out there. And I guess Jim Rohn was right. There is only about 11 bad people out here, but they travel a lot, if you know what I mean. So we'll see. I mean, the only funny thing about this account is that we haven't even gone to the bad days yet, where you're just like you don't know what's going on. And one thing I learned working in a group, was that everybody has their unique risk appetite, and everybody, if somebody is mocking you for trading low leverage, that person doesn't really understand what trading is. And that person probably, and 90% of the time, is a gambler. So a trader has respect for another trader. He's saying like, if you have to do something, be prepared to be laughed at. Telling you like, prefer to be laughed at and not be bothered. Do you know how many times I ignore people that actually say bad things to me, like straight in my face, and I'll be like, yeah, I'm one of those people with that characteristics. So with this now, somebody might be probably ask like, what's the reason behind the challenge? But what's really behind the challenge is once you get to a certain level, you just want to make things a bit difficult for yourself because you're used to hard things. So once the hard things become easy to do, you want to try something much more harder, and that's sort of what drives most people who succeed in whatever they actually want to actually acquire all that. I really didn't really look at myself as a professional trader until I really went back and took a good reflection about what I actually have been doing the past 7 years, and people don't believe me that I've been doing these things for 7 years, but okay, I mean, who cares, man? It's only like trading, so it's nothing fancy. So, sometimes I like to entertain myself with all this nonsense of just talking. I see that I have a really huge gift when it comes to talking. I do know how to shut up though. When I'm serious, I can shut up. But I just like to talk so long as there's an audience, so long as there's somebody listening in. Yeah, I see. And one thing that pushes me to do all these things is once I find somebody who just appreciates what I'm actually putting out there. There's just somebody who just, when I posted the first video, I liked that somebody actually came out there and was honest to say, hey, I like your content, I'm going to stay to see what I can actually do for myself with what you're actually putting out. And for me, that is that is motivation. You sort of get extra strength when there are people who actually believe in you. So let's see what is actually going to happen, right? So peace out.